No. You're gonna make it out here alive. That's what you're gonna make it. Hey, we are on the scene. Yes. We just gonna groove a little bit. Is that cool with you, Trey? Yo, Trey! What's up, y'all? How y'all doing? Oh my gosh, Trey just turned us on to this song. Oh my gosh, Wale and Jeremiah, we on chill. Oh my gosh, yes, I'm loving it. We on the scene, baby. On this wonderful, beautiful, what's today? Wednesday, Thursday? Wednesday, the days just blending in together, okay? Hump day Wednesday, okay? So everybody working that 9 to 5, getting up, grueling, going through it. It's almost over. My heart is with you. On the scene, Racheal J, Mr. Trey White. Y'all know my last name is White too, right? So you know this is probably my third cousin, twice removed on my dad's side. We look, our hair, look. Hey, you my cousin. Yes, and we have the beautiful Anijah here join us. She's gonna give us the divvy on some pop culture today. So we're welcoming her to On the Scene. Woody woo! Ain't she cute, y'all? Ain't she cute? Yes. Welcome On the Scene. We're going to get it started. Tonight we have a very special guest, Mr. Trey White, who has a radio show weekly on WGCI. He's also been on many different television shows doing correspondence work, VH1. Oh my gosh, what's the other ones? Lord have mercy.
I've been on Fox and ABC, Winter City Live.
Yeah! Yes.
Different shows.
A plethora. So this man has what you call experience.
Right. A little bit.
Yeah, just a little bit. Up and coming, but he doing his thing, so we really appreciate you for being here because we know you're super busy.
No, I'm not that busy.
He busy. He tired, he busy, okay? Yes, he's doing this 6-week program for the youth. Let's go ahead. Just talk about that first and then we're gonna jump into some others.
Yeah, so I'm with this doing this 6-week program with After School Matters on behalf of True Star.
Yes.
It's a media company for teenagers. And so at Little Black Pearl, we're teaching kids how to make podcasts.
Oh my gosh.
Do different type of media, teaching them how to do interviews.
Right.
And stuff like that. So it's really cool. It's about 21 kids. We meet 4 days a week from 11 a.m. to 3.
Oh, that's
so
beautiful.
Tomorrow's the last day. You know, I'm a little sad, but I'm also excited.
Yeah, I can get some sleep. Yeah. Okay.
But every time I do the program, I always shout out teachers.
Right.
Just because of their job is not easy.
It's not
at all. And I know I get stressed with these 20 kids every day, so I just can imagine what a teacher goes through. Right. Or an educator. So
And what side of town are you doing this program?
It's on the south side of Little Black Pearl.
Oh, that's
on 46th and Lake Park. Yeah.
Oh, nice. We know the city kids. They don't blame. They come up there like, what you want? What you doing?
No.
What you got for us?
Yeah.
So it does take a lot of patience and a lot of endurance.
A lot of patience.
You know,
they're from all parts of the city, different backgrounds. It's a lot. It's a lot, but it's really rewarding at the end.
It is. So thank you for stepping up and using your celebrity and your persona just to be there.
Oh yeah.
Because when they see people like you and they hear you on the radio, they're like, man, this dude really cares.
Yeah.
So man, I can do that. I can do that. And you're from Chicago.
Yeah, I'm from the South Side.
South Side. Yes. So before we really get into it, I do want to just have a moment of silence because there's so much violence going on in this world. You know, and On the Scene, you know, we're all about love and just showing companionship and compassion and empathy. So they have a moment of silence just for all those victims of these mass shootings, not just in the U.S., but worldwide. So. Yes, thank you for that. Our heart and prayers go out to all the families. It's so tragic, and you never get over a loss. It always stays with you. So big ups and big prayers to all the families. And, you know, there's more drama going on in this world. Naja, let us know what's happening.
So as you mentioned, there are a lot of shootings going on. So Young Miami from the City Girls duo actually just got shot at.
Wait, she got shot at?
Yes, like yesterday morning. Coming from the studio actually. And she got shot at. Luckily, she and the baby or 14 bullets like in her G-Wagon.
What? 14?
Yeah.
It sounds so it was intentional.
It was intentional, but I suspect that it has something to do with her Kodak Black beef. So they're beefing currently, I guess, maybe, or it's suspected, allegedly, that they dated. And, you know, she's pregnant with another man's baby, so he feels away. And he said he was going to hit her in the stomach. And he's in jail, so I guess he's
somebody said, isn't he in jail?
Yeah, but he sent his hitters.
Well, first of all, he's
allegedly.
Stupid. He's stupid if you're in jail, you're currently incarcerated, and you're talking about hitting a pregnant girl's stomach. Like, that doesn't help your case.
On the federal phone. Like, come on now.
Oh my
that doesn't help at all. So.
And why come you just can't break up with somebody nowadays? I'm scared as hell today.
Yeah.
I'm like, no, because we break up and you want to slaughter me, you want to send your crew, you want to, why can't we just break up?
Or even before the breakup, like, I feel like people don't know how to take rejection. So even on the street, someone trying to talk to you, say no, like, you can get hit in the face.
Yeah. Oh,
it's scary, like, I'm scared.
Yeah.
Like, I just give my number, like, here you go. I don't want to get hurt. Like, for real.
Get a number to McDonald's or something. Right.
For real, so.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
Wow, so she's okay, everything.
She's
now
okay.
Is she pregnant or she had a baby with her?
Girl. No, she's like with child. She's
wow.
showing, yeah.
So her
trying to get a double homicide.
They're okay, yeah.
They're okay.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
If that was Kodak Black, he's dumb.
He's
point blank.
super stupid.
Yeah.
Like, what is the point?
Yeah, especially he got multiple charges against him at this point. He may not get out anyway, so I guess maybe he's looking at it like he has nothing to lose.
And it's just crazy because his career hasn't really reached its peak.
I agree.
You know, and then you're ruining your career over stupid stuff. You know, I blame like the people around him, his management, all of that.
Yeah.
You know, because I would put a stop to all the different bad behavior or whatever.
Like stand up, take responsibility.
Yeah.
Like, hey, look here, this is your career. This is what we need to do. I mean, and just look at and just maybe a little opposite. Even Bow Wow, I was thinking about him and just his career, and I'm like, I think because he had so much at a young age that people were just yes ma'am and no ma'am again.
Yeah.
And let him do what he wants to do. Now he's a spoiled brat that's lashing out after Sierra, after his ex.
Yeah.
For what?
Yeah. You hate to see it. You really do.
Yeah.
He's currently on Grown Up Hip Hop right now, and he's literally making.
Oh, really?
Yeah, he is, and he's no better on a day-to-day basis. Like on a weekly basis, he's the same that we see him when he make headlines.
Oh my God.
So I thought it was gonna be different. He's gonna try to clean up his image. No.
So what on this show? I've never seen
Grown Up Hip Hop, WeTV every Thursday.
I got the deal, y'all. I'm playing.
Yeah, for real. So it's basically
gosh.
about like hip hop royalty, millennials, and just their day-to-day life. Really.
Wow.
Yeah.
I feel like it was royalty back in the day.
Yeah.
I mean, he still thinks he is, but
Yeah, he missed the whole thing where Chris Brown, he jumped over, Usher jumped over, Beyonce jumped over, Bow Wow was just like
there. But I think it was you said he had so much at a young age.
Yeah.
He probably experienced so much. That,
right.
Yeah.
And nobody
hopefully
was
he
telling
could save
him.
his money.
Yeah.
On the show, does he seem like he's struggling? Or?
he doesn't seem like he's struggling, but I
But
mean,
he's not gonna display that.
Yeah, I
anyway.
also don't know. People perpetrate all the time.
Yeah.
Wasn't he taking pictures on the plane saying he was in first class or something or some weird
Yikes.
stuff?
It was a private jet.
You know, private jet.
Private jet.
And he was on Delta Economy, like.
And, you know, and that's a problem, you know, just with you being, you know, a media personality and just going through the changes you went through, you know, just getting to where you're getting to and just seeing how social media dictates so much, you know, just how do you keep balance and how do you say, okay, this is what type of person I'm going to be. I'm not going to go down that road. Where did you get that grounding and that balance from?
Well, I know for me, when I got into the industry, I knew that I didn't want my career to just be radio.
Like,
You know, I always wanted to transition into television and do both at the same time.
Right.
So I always just think about different companies, and when you get into radio, especially commercial radio, different companies look at your platforms because they want to buy into you. You know, they want to for you to get endorsements and stuff like that.
Listen,
And so I've always just tried to keep like a clean image on social media, and even with kids too. I'm working with kids.
Yeah.
And then I don't want the student to come to class and then show.
Well, you did this.
Yeah.
Because they'll call you out in a minute.
Yeah, because I'm always calling them out about stuff that they do.
Yeah.
So I don't want to be just contradicting.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So like I'm just always very cognizant of everything I post. But at the same time, especially within radio, it's not just about the microphone anymore. People actually want to see you and see what you're up to.
Yeah.
So.
The digital platform.
Yeah. So that's the part that I'm working on, trying to figure it out.
I'm terrible about it.
Yeah.
I will go on like a 3-month sabbatical.
Yeah.
You'd be like, are you dead?
Yeah.
Where you at?
I just need it though.
No, I do believe though sometimes you should take a break. I do that.
Right.
I might take like a couple days.
Right.
But still in my field, I've heard that's a bad thing to do. So like, I'm just trying to figure it out.
But they do have those apps nowadays where you can set them up to actually post.
Oh, yeah. I've heard of that.
So I'm trying to get into that because I don't want to be on social media every day. It's just not my thing. So I'm like, okay, maybe that's a good idea, for a person that don't really care for it like that. But I know it's necessary nowadays, so yeah.
Yeah, so, and then I've just noticed that people really like to see like behind the scenes stuff.
Yeah.
So I know I do. So
yeah.
I love
it's more relatable though.
Yeah.
Like when you see the behind the scenes.
Yeah.
It's a real person. Oh my God, they drink water.
Yeah.
Oh my God, they trip over stuff.
Yeah.
It's pretty cool. Oh my, so on this journey that you're on, just you said you started with the public speaking at a young age.
Yeah.
So for you to be young and to know what you want to do is awesome, because most people are confused until they're 25, like, oh, okay, I went to college all this time and I don't want to do this and I want to do that. So what was it that just sparked that thing in you to say, okay, I love, because it's scary, public speaking.
Oh yeah.
It's like,
You know what's weird? Environments like this, I get nervous.
Smaller, more intimate.
Because I'm more like if people don't really know me, I'm really like a really chill type person.
Yeah.
I'm very just like easy going.
You can tell though, you have a calm
nothing really makes me mad. You can see when I'm really mad.
Right.
And so, but when I talk to the masses, it's totally different. Right? We're at like big concerts and we're talking to thousands of people. It's nothing to me. But like intimate environments.
Because this is a
that.
connection.
Yeah.
It's like, we're right here. Because me, I'm an extrovert. I can get out, I can turn flips, I'll do whatever, I'll show out. And then I'm just like, leave me alone, I'm at home, don't call me, don't talk to me. I mean, what do I call it, my Zen zone? I'm like, don't call me till after 12 p.m. unless it's an emergency. If it is that serious, 911, that's your best friend. So I have my little Zen zone, and but I get it. It's that introvert.
So then like, I mean, I'm cool now, but when you guys are just asking, I'm like, I'm just like, okay, all right, I gotta, it's just weird. But anyway, I forgot the question.
No, it's okay. Just with public speaking.
Oh yeah. So then, I don't know. As a kid, they would always ask me to host the stuff at the school. Me and this other girl, and
so they saw something.
Right.
Yeah, I didn't know because I think back then I wanted to be like a dentist. I wasn't good in math.
Right.
And then I wanted to be a weatherman before I even got into radio.
That's so fun. I wanted to be a newscaster. I was so fascinated. Newscasters.
Yeah, I wanted to be a weatherman, and then I don't know. I just been able to connect with people, and then I've always just been very just like cool. Like I never had like beefs or anything like that growing up. I was always into sports and different activities, and that's one thing my dad, who I have to give major props to him, is he would always put me in different environments growing up. So like, I went to elementary school in Hyde Park. It was a mixed school, but then on the weekends, my baseball, my basketball, everything was on the south side.
Oh, nice.
You know what I'm saying? So I was able to get a balance of different types of people. Which really helped me, I think, in my career now, because I can go to the hood, and I love the hood, but then I can also go to an elite dinner, you know what I'm saying? If I have to, and I kind of know what to do. So I've been always able to adjust in different environments.
Which is great, because you speak on adaptability. You speak on diligence, and these are words that are very important in any type of environment, especially work environments. And so, what is the importance of these, these qualities? For the kids. I know you're teaching your kids these things, but how did these certain qualities just help you with your career, advancing your career?
Oh, how does it help? Because you're able to go in different meetings with different people and close deals. That's the hardest thing. Like, being able to talk to them and for them to understand you, and or even I might be closing a deal with someone who might be 70 years old, but still being able to talk to them.
How do you connect with a 70-year-old versus a 20-year-old? Because nowadays it's 19-year-olds with whole entire companies.
Right.
You be like, whoa, you making how much?
Okay.
Right.
Like, woo!
Yeah.
You like older women.
But
Just kidding, I'm not.
I found out that most older women, they like younger guys these days.
Yeah, I think it's that energy, because I've been running across, guys my age and older. I'm just like, where is your stamina? It's like, what happened, brother? you did too much in them 20s, didn't you? Now you can't hang, And women, we're at our peak. Ain't that right, Barbara? Yeah, I can't say anything. You're too young, baby. So when you get there, we can have a conversation. Oh my! And speaking of dating, are we dating anyone, Trey?
Yeah, I'm dating.
Oh
yeah.
Hands off.
Oh yeah, no. I'm dating. I'm dating. I'm not like exclusively with someone right now. I am dating though.
So you got a chance, girl.
So, look, we cousins.
Yeah, all right.
Right.
So when a woman walks in a room, what catches everybody's different. What catches your attention when a woman walks into a room?
I think confidence. You can tell a confident woman, a secure woman. I really like that. And someone who smiles. So I don't like someone who just walks in and just look mean. I don't like that. Yeah, I hate that. Yeah, just looking mean. I'm not really into that.
Hold on, just everybody look at Mara with this chicken. Because I'm like, I done forgot what he's talking about. Because she over here smashing on this chicken, and I can't focus. I'm like, wait, what? But you got confidence. So what is too much confidence? Because sometimes we can be doing, because there's a fine line.
No, absolutely. What is too much confidence?
That's a hard question.
That is a hard question.
I feel like it looks different for everyone though.
Yeah, it does. It does. So what does too much confidence look like for you?
Ooh, that's a good question. I don't know if it's tangible. I feel like it's a vibe. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like it's just like the energy that they give off, and it can be like too much. Because I feel like it's borderline
like a vanity, like a vain thing.
Not necessarily a vain. Well, men can be vain. It's more so like aggressive. Like that confidence. It can get a little aggressive, and I don't like that.
Okay.
Just be humble. Be confident, humble.
Yeah.
Chill, slide on up in there nice and right. Don't be busting down the door.
Right. Yeah.
Exactly.
Yes. So what is your ideal? Like what do you like? What stands out to you as far as looks are concerned? What naturally attracts your eye?
Anybody that looked at my past girlfriend, they all look good.
I ain't looked at your past. Also, I like that though. But some dudes like I like.
They got a type.
A specific. I'm like, you missing out on so much of the world.
Oh yeah, no, I ain't never been like that. The girls I've dated, it's been there all over.
They just all over the place.
Yeah.
Love it. So what do you like to eat? I'm trying to help y'all out, female.
Comment down below, y'all.
You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to help.
So it's funny because all my friends, they laugh at the way that I eat because I like fried chicken. That's my favorite food.
You like fried chicken, ladies?
I'll tell
fried chicken orders.
I like fried chicken. I like the traditional food.
Oh, you like soul food?
Yeah, I love soul food.
Granny cooking it.
Yeah. But I know I can't eat it every day. So.
Right.
But I like vegetables and salads and stuff like that.
Yeah. What's your favorite salad?
Oh man, it's this restaurant called Earl's that I really like going to.
Earl's.
Yeah, it's and they have like this good avocado type chicken sandwich. Yeah, it's good. I always get it every time I go there, like once a week.
Ooh.
Like they know me when I go there.
Wow.
Okay, get it ready. Oh, he about to come in the door. Get it ready. I love it. What about you? What do you? I know you're young, and so you're really not out here just busting them down.
Yeah.
Okay.
But if you had like an ideal,
type of what?
Type of man, even if you have to use an example, I'm like Dwayne the Rock Johnson. I'm here. If you ever need a co-star.
I like tall, dark, and handsome. No, but yeah, I do. I like tall guys with melanin, clean cut, smart.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like this is so awkward.
It's okay. Yeah.
Interrogator right now.
You gonna be good to go. Watch.
What's your type?
You know what? I keep on, Margaret. Don't be like, okay, she ain't asking me. I'm asking the questions, okay? Look, my type. I don't have a specific type. Keep on, Margaret. I don't have a specific type. I date different races. It's just all about a vibe.
Okay.
I'm a vibey person. I like free spirits. I don't like to be put in a box. So I don't like anyone who's like too conformed. Just be free and earthy, and just be connected.
What is a definition of a free spirit?
I think a free spirit. My definition of a free spirit.
Racial J.
Keep on. There are no boundaries. I go where I want. I do what I want. I love how I want to love.
Mm-hmm.
Like I'm not afraid to say, Trey, I love you.
Mm-hmm.
I love me some you.
Okay.
Like the greatest thing ever. And that's okay. You know what I'm saying? I just.
Yeah.
So it's. I like to do what I feel. I don't want to go by the rule book of what the world says I should do.
Mm-hmm.
Like if you go out on a date, don't call him for 3 days because you don't do that because let him call you first. And if I want to call you, I'm gonna call you.
Okay, yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So it's just kind of like vibing, going through my own little vibe and doing me.
Okay.
So that's kind of my definition of a free spirit. So
Okay.
one day I'm rock and roll, next day I'm hip hop, next day I'm conservative. It's like, baby, you don't know what you gonna get.
Okay.
It's gonna be true.
Okay.
Bam!
Yeah. Okay. I respect that.
Yeah, so yay! So and so you're always getting teased on WGCI about living at home and
Oh, y'all know about that?
being a play. There's a lot of people that know. Just in case you didn't, my cousin was like, "Girl, oh my God, he's so cute. Is he gonna be cute in person? He cute in person. He cute, girl." But so. Back in the day, I don't want no scrub. Scrub is a guy. So back in the day, it was like, you live home with your this and da-da-da-da-da-da. But nowadays, it's like, yeah, you better stay home, get your money, work, and do what you got to do. So has that changed? Our idea of a scrub changed? And are we like, man, I don't care if he's living at home with his grandma, mama, whatever. If he got a job and he's a good man, then I'm willing to work it out. So what do you think about that whole scrub vibe?
I mean, I'm not a scrub at all.
You're nowhere near a scrub.
And I know for me, I'm not ashamed. Like, I'm not ashamed to be who I am or what my situation is.
There you go.
But by all means, I'm not broke. Like, we could say
Okay.
that. By all means, I'm not broke at all. But I just stay at home right now because I'm interested in buying my own property. So instead of buying renting an apartment, I'll own 3 of them. So that's like
you're being smart.
Yeah.
And that was kind of the underlining point of it all is because we get too caught up in what society feels we should do.
Yeah, absolutely.
Like boom, go to college, boom, move out and get all these bills and pay off $100,000 worth of loans and do this and be stressed out and can't even enjoy your money.
Yeah.
So
and we'll say this, before I even moved to Chicago, I was living on my own. From my junior year of college all the way. I was living on my own for 7 years.
Right.
Paying rent, doing all that. So I've lived on my own. I can live on my own. I can move on out if I want to now.
Right.
But right now I can stay there. But as I'm getting older, you know, now, you know, I'm interested in really buckling down and purchasing my property. But so yeah, I mean that's just what it is. And
so the question we all want to know, probably just me. So how's the whole dating thing work? You know, is it you sneaking in the house?
Oh no!
Look, what we doing?
That's all good. How was that? So like the last woman who I dated, she had her own place.
Okay, so it worked.
So yeah, it worked out. And then you know, she got along with my family as well. So I mean, she wasn't like sleeping over her house, but like I would be out or I would get played. You know, I'm good. Like.
So are you a player, or what is your definition of a player? Are you a player?
No, I'm not. Another thing about me, I'm super cheap. In terms of, I don't have time to be.
So we doing $1.50 nuggets at Burger King?
No, not like I could just. If I'm exclusive talking, I don't like to just juggle multiple women around.
Okay,
I've never been into that.
Yes,
I've never been into
absolutely.
having women just texting me all day long.
Right.
I'm not into, because I can barely communicate right with my family.
Right,
so,
right. Oh my gosh.
You know, juggling all of that is a lot to me. So,
right.
I've always been more of like a one woman type of man.
Y'all hear that, ladies?
Yeah, for real. Like I don't do all that.
Cause it's perception.
Stuff. Yeah, I don't
you
do
know,
all
assumptions and perceptions. I'm here for y'all.
Yeah.
That's it.
But I will say, for the last like month, I've just been really focusing on my career, and I didn't want to date. But that was my choice. I didn't want to date, because I felt like I was pushing away from my family as well. So I wanted to not date. I wanted to spend more time with my friends and my family. You know,
right.
the people that really, really genuinely love you.
Supporting you.
And I really wanted to focus on my career. And by doing so, some great things have happened. So I'm in a really great place right now. So
that is wonderful. So let us know what's happening in the world of Trey White. Dum dum dum.
I can tell you guys off camera. I can't tell you on camera.
Hi, y'all get to know.
Yeah, so I can't say, but I'm really excited about it.
Oh,
really excited.
I'm ready. Okay, cut. We done. Let's go. So what is it like on WGCL? What is your favorite thing about going to work up there?
My favorite, really, because I love what I do.
Yeah.
You know, I went to college for it, and I interned. Just the backstory on how I got to GCI. You know, I interned with the company in New Orleans. I didn't even know about. I didn't even want to be in radio at the time. I knew I wanted to do like broadcasting, but I didn't never think of radio. And then in college I used to party promote. So like I would always put flyers on people's cars and do all that.
He was that guy.
Yeah, I was that guy. Outside trying to get people to come to the party. But I needed an internship, and then the guy who was like the main promoter, he was like, "Oh well, my friend is the promotions director in New Orleans. I'll just send her your resume."
Right.
It's just a small world. When I got in for the interview, she called me for an interview. I'm like, okay, cool. But when I got in New Orleans, she was my camp counselor in Chicago when I was a kid.
Right.
Yeah, it was really weird. Yeah.
Come on, Jesus. Yeah. Come on now.
Yeah. So when I walked in, I'm like, oh.
And who had you going to camp?
My parents.
Wow.
Yeah. You know, it was like
summer camp. They never knew. It's just like you. It's like you do what you led to do.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter what you're led to do in your spirit, because that connection end up following you all man.
And never burn bridges. I always say that.
Yes. Absolutely.
So then, like, I went in for the interview, and then we got connected with her. Then I interned there for 2 years. And by the second year, I wasn't supposed to intern anymore because I wasn't getting the college credit, but they liked me so much. And then the third year, I was trying to get hired, but this is when the recession happened, and companies weren't like hiring anybody.
Right,
you know? They were letting people go. And then I was able to become a promotions assistant.
Yeah.
So then I did that. But I always tell people to master what you were hired for. Like, I knew I wanted to be in.
Repeat that. Please repeat that.
Master what you were hired
Yes,
Yeah, absolutely.
you just be so worried about being in the hot seat that you neglect your job. And guess what? I'm looking at that.
Exactly.
Okay, I'm looking at how you do your job because I don't want to deal with you because if you're not you're not faithful over the small things, and you're not gonna be ruled over at the end of the day.
Yeah.
So thank you. Yes.
So I got hired with that, showed that I'm able to come to work on time and do different things without complaining. And,
right.
All of that, and then a year after that, I felt like okay, I mastered the job. Like I'm dependable. They call me all the time.
Right.
So this is about finding the right moment. And this is the year the Saints won the Super Bowl, and I was walking back.
Oh, I remember that. Oh, yeah.
I was walking back to they had a parade in New Orleans, and I was walking back with the program director who, was the main boss of the radio station, and he was walking back, and I told him, like, hey, I want to be on air.
Right.
I was nervous. Like,
I did not want to
be. I was so nervous. And he was like, okay, cool, I'm going to have you sit in with the main talent or whatever. So I was like, okay, cool. So we scheduled something to sit in with her. She would blow me off. But I always would go back. I would always continue to be like, she'd be like, hey, come back tomorrow. I'd be like, okay, I'll come back tomorrow. I never stopped. I would leave school and go to go spill in, shadow her.
Yeah.
And some days she would be like, I'm about to leave or stuff like that. But I'll tell you a reason why she told me that, which I kind of understand to this day, which I use the same way. But so then I ended up doing that. Then I started working overnights, filling in.
Right. Wow.
I would work for free from like 12 a.m. They wanted me to be at the radio station from like 12 a.m. to 2. And he was like, just record everything. But me, I wanted to be live. So I would work from 12 a.m. to like 5 a.m. right before like the Steve Harvey show was going on.
Yeah.
So I would stay there all night and go to class. And I used to work at the Gap. I used to work at the Gap, Sears. I forgot which store I worked at first. And I did that, and then what happened was the full-time talent was on vacation, and the part-timer that was filling in, she was pregnant.
Oh
my God!
So then she was about to give birth, so then they were like, hey Trey, can you fill in?
Look at you was ready.
Yeah, I was ready, so I was ready. It was just cool because, I was in a whole different city. If you've been in New Orleans, it's different than any type of place in this country, I believe. It's like its own island.
Right.
So it's just totally foreign to me, the culture, the sound of the city.
Right.
They all have their own dialect. I'm from Chicago. We have a Midwest dialect.
Yeah, Chicago.
Yeah, people call us country. Yeah, people call Chicago people country.
Right. Because y'all do sound, because I'm from Oklahoma, so I'm from the South.
Okay.
And I came here like, what?
Yeah.
Like, where y'all from? Where they do that at?
Yeah.
And everybody sounds different. Like, I'm from the West Side. Okay, you sound like this. South Side sounds like this.
Yeah.
So I'm like, wow.
Yeah. Oh, I definitely think on West Side it sounds different.
Yeah.
Oh my God, I'd be like, what? They tell me, I'm like, no, you sound, I sound normal. I don't know what you chewing on when you talking. I can't understand. But yes.
So then I ended up graduating from college, and I thought, since I had this experience being on air and all the jobs would be coming after me. And then that didn't happen. So then I ended up needing another job, so then I picked up a waiter job at Outback. So I was working at the Gap, the radio station, and Outback Steakhouse when I graduated.
Wow.
And the radio station down there, I was making $10 an hour on the air.
Real talk.
I wasn't making no money. So that's why I was like, okay, I gotta work at Outback. I didn't want to do it because I'm like, man, I got this college degree and then working at Outback.
You gotta be humble.
But you gotta do what you gotta do.
Yeah.
And so then, to backtrack, I applied to work at GCI when I first left college. They never even replied to my email.
Right.
And then 2 years later, I saw a position open, and I applied. And then my old boss at the time, who I told them about being on air, he ended up moving on to Philadelphia. But he was good friends with my boss here. So then I had him write him an email hey.
Nice.
And then he wrote he's a good fit. He's from Chicago.
Wow.
And then I got a call. Then we were talking. I remember the call. I was leaving the gym, and he called me.
Oh my
I was
God!
on my way to the
How
gym.
exciting!
So that was in January, but I didn't get here. We were going back and forth, and I didn't get here until I think April.
Wow. But you got that call, you just like, yeah, next year, yeah. Right, pump some hard weights, boy.
Yeah. So yeah, I love being back home and the radio. You know, it's really, it's kind of something. It's still sometimes surreal that at a station that you grew up listening to, and
now you're on there. You're at home.
Yeah, I'm at home. You know, I love it. I don't. My job don't feel like work to me.
And that's if you can lock into what you're passionate about.
Yeah.
And be fortunate enough to make money that you can live off of and sustain, and then be able to make an impact in your community as well. Oh my gosh.
Yeah, but that's why it's important for me. Like during the school year, I go to school once a month, and I love doing that. You know, I love doing commission speeches, all type of little stuff.
Oh yeah, I bet you get some good commission speeches.
Yeah, I do. I did my alma mater, my high school, King, and it was really fun. That was a real surreal moment for me.
Wow.
Because I never would have thought. You know, I was a kid. I had a learning disability growing up. I had a lot of educational obstacles, but.
And oh my God, and speak to that, because there's a lot of children, there's a lot of parents that are really not tapping into. You know, the needs of so many different programs available. There's IEPs and there's a lot of there's programs that help children after they graduate. They give them jobs and they give them living situations and they let them feel independent. So just kind of speak to your challenges and how you were able to kind of overcome those.
Yeah, well, I had an IEP, I think from like 3rd grade all the way through high school. Yeah. Even when going to college, I had to take remedial classes at first when I got there. But, I mean, I've had teachers that were really supportive and help, but I've also had a high school counselor who tried to basically tell me I'm not a good talker, which is weird because I get paid to talk.
Wow, yeah.
But I wasn't a good communicator, so I always tell kids, one person's opinion of you is not going to define who you're going to be. And just to always believe, and I know that sounds kind of cliche when people say just believe in yourself, but I think it's really true. Yeah. You have to really believe in yourself.
That's the ultimate truth, yeah.
And but yeah, she told me I wouldn't be able to go to a 4-year university, just all types of things.
This is a counselor?
A counselor, my high school counselor. I don't remember her name. Wow. Well, I do remember her name. I don't want to say her name. Wow. But yeah, so she told me that. So I mean, stuff that could unmotivate a child. You know?
Yeah, it takes. There can be a complete stranger to walk past you and be like, ugh. Yeah. And it will have a psychological effect. You'd be like, ugh, what?
Because it's like a form of rejection. Yeah. And I wanted to ask you, like, what advice would you give someone who is facing a lot of rejection in the industry? Because I share with you, like, I graduated last May, and I've been trying to figure out my footing in the industry.
Let me tell you, in this field, you gotta be a hustler for one, and two, you're gonna get so many no's.
I know.
Like, you know, I've had opportunities where I thought I got, and then they chose somebody else. Like sometimes I get into a funk, but I mean, you have to get out of it. Like, you're gonna get so many no's. I'm telling you, you're gonna get more no's than yeses. Yeah. But then one day, that one person is gonna believe, and you just gotta run with it. But I'm telling you, it's frustrating, absolutely. Oh man, it's been times I dang near cried, like, what? Like, what am I supposed to do?
Exactly.
So yeah, but you also have to be the person in this field to go the next step. So like, for me, when I first graduated, I've never told this. Well, I've told this story, but I didn't say it here. But when I first graduated, I wanted to get a job at BET, so I flew to New York with $60. I tried to get a job at BET. I just tried to go there with my resume when they were closed. Like, you can't just walk up in offices anymore, and I didn't know that. Yeah. So I mean, I'm the type to really like go for it. Like, I'll send
show initiative and be there. I'm gonna be out.
Yeah, I'll watch a television show and I'll see where it says executive producer. So I will get their name and I will go to the internet.
Right.
And I will find their email address. Yes. I will call up places like, hey, can I get such and such email? Or I'm such and such from this. I would lie like, hey, I'm this. Can I just get their contact information? So that's the type of person I've always been. So yeah, you just gotta hustle.
That's good. And everybody's hustle is different. 'Cause I remember looking at Neo's story, you know, because he first started out in a group. And I think it was Neo, if I'm wrong. But they used to go out every day. They would go outside of the the studio, wherever they would go, they would just sing and do different things like every day until they got the attention. And those are bold moves.
Yeah.
You know,
Absolutely.
to just that's like a level of fearlessness that's just like, whoa.
Yeah.
Because a lot of us, we hear no and then we slither away. We're like, oh my God, they said no, but it's not. It's just no for right now.
Right.
It just may not be what they need right now.
And then always never burn bridges in this field either.
Yeah.
Because people connect back.
Yes,
It's
they
so
do.
weird. Like, it's so weird how people kind of connect back. This is
I'm
it's
hoping.
an inspirational
Look,
music.
this may be a call or maybe a bill collector.
No, dude, I'm not gonna fucking enable him.
Hello?
No, I know you're not gonna do it, but it'd be funny if you did. I'll wrap the deal. No, that's how about that?
Hello, you're on the scene. Maybe they have the wrong number.
They had a whole separate.
Back to it. I'm like, hold on, I want to know what they got going on. Hold on.
Right.
Where is the?
I don't forget. I
Just
forgot.
give
I
me
was
advice. I need it all. Okay.
Oh yeah, anytime. Look, what else you want to know? I can tell you.
Well, I just want to know, like, how do you network and find mentors? Because I feel like some people are like, this is like a younger version of me, so I don't want her to like come in and, like, take my spot. Like, I feel like I've gotten that a lot, or I feel like certain opportunities I may not have gotten, and I'm like, this is a perfect thing.
Yeah.
So, like, how do you thug it out? Because that's my season right now. I'm like, thugging it out because I face so much rejection.
Yeah.
So, it's been hard.
So to point back on your point where I've never been the type of, I'm secure with what I do, and I feel like you can put me in a room with the greats and I'm still gonna do my thing. So like, I've always been secure with that, and I know how it feels to be rejected from trying to reach out to people. So I always say I would never be like that.
Right.
So even when I get a moment, I always get people asking how I get in the field and stuff like that. I might not reply right away, but when I always take the time to reply to everybody's message, even if it's
That's
for,
nice, yeah.
I would say what to do.
Margaret, you cute and cracking up.
Yeah. When I get the moment. But I will say,
she's experienced the reply personally.
But I will say this, back to when I was going to my internship and she would kind of blow me off.
Right.
You'll get people who say, I'm interested in this, I want to do this, and then I'll say, hey, well, come meet me here this time, and they never come. And then they may wait a month later, and then they'll say, hey, I want to do it again. Like, I know that I was persistent, and I'm not going to beg. If you want to learn from me, if you want to, I'm not going to beg you to learn.
And that's the thing.
And so her thing was, I've been in this industry for 20 years, and people will come and say, hey, I'm going to come, and then they'll do it for a week, and then after that, they'll fall off. Right. So she was like, her thing was, I want to see if you were going to be persistent.
Okay.
And then
like
test.
Yeah, and then to this day, she's like my mentor. Like, any type of opportunity that she sees that would do, you know what I'm saying? And I actually work for New Orleans still, but I do it from Chicago. So like, I'm able to do a show here. Yeah.
Right.
Like be a satellite.
Yeah.
Okay.
So and she back then she was just an on-air talent, but now she's the operations manager down here. So like, you never. So it's just. So to her advice, for me, that's what I do now. Like, if you say, yeah, I'm interested, I have no problem helping you.
Right.
But if you're not consistent with it at all, I'm not about to waste my time.
So what's the best approach, for someone who's looking for that mentorship? How should they approach the person that they want to mentor them? What is the best? Shoot them an email, try to contact them through the phone, or what is the best?
I think email, social media, but also, like if you say, hey, I'm really interested in this field, I'm at this point. And if I go to your social media page, and keep your page unlocked.
Oh my gosh.
But especially in this field, but if I go to your page and you have no
nothing social media related.
Right, to what you're trying to do.
Not social media, nothing
because there's so many different platforms out here. Yeah.
Right.
Like the fact that you're doing this now is really good. You know what I'm saying? Like,
hey y'all.
no, for real.
Seriously.
No, for real, because when you go to the page, it's like, oh, okay, well, they're really interested in it. You know what I'm saying? But go to your page and I see nothing.
All I see is,
Yeah. And especially as an adult. Now, if you're in high school looking for a mentor, that's different,
Yeah.
For the circumstance. But like, if you're an adult and you like, man, I've been grinding, and I just need somebody to talk to, but then I don't see anything.
Nothing in your world represents the grind.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like, you could easily get, if you have a laptop, you can make a podcast on GarageBand. Like, there's so many different things that you can do. You know what I'm saying? So
you just want to see the hustle. You want to see see that grit, because at the end of the day, time is the only thing that we can never get back.
Mm-hmm.
You can lose money, you can get money back, but if you waste my time, then we on a whole nother level of.
Yeah.
So just know what you want, how you want it, when you want it, and if you haven't figured that out, sit your ass down. Figure that out, then come, because people like this, they need their time. You could be somewhere sleeping, somewhere eating, somewhere some chicken.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right. Yeah. And then like
avocado chicken salads. I got it all that. Ladies, some mac and cheese. Some hold on.
Also,
baked macaroni. Yeah.
Yeah.
So those are some important tips. Or have you've been reaching out? Are you assuming this is the reason why they don't want to do it? Because you never know. Because people are busy.
Yeah, definitely.
And then you definitely.
You want to know what I think the reason for them not.
Right. Are you assuming this is the reason, or because don't get in that lane where your assumptions overpower reality.
Yeah, that's real. I feel like I haven't really put a specific reason into it as far as like the younger version of me. That's just a general, reason that I've heard in the industry from like my counterparts trying to break in and stuff.
Yeah.
But specifically not answering me, I guess people are busy. That's kind of what I chopped it up to.
Okay.
But if you're at an event with someone who you're looking to reach out, do you go up to them?
Oh yes, I definitely do. That's something that I have to kind of like gas myself and do, because I used to be scared. Like,
it's
like they're right there.
Like it's difficult on every level to.
Yeah.
I remember one time I was in New Orleans. They had All Star. I won't say this person's name, but he's like really big with like Diddy and all of them.
Mm-hmm.
And I remember it was me and my friend. We were at this event, and they were sitting at the table by themselves, and we were like, "Man, do we go up?"
Yeah, it's so nerve-wracking.
What is the right approach? Am I doing too much? Am I?
Yeah. So then we went up, and we had a conversation. And they were like, "Yeah, I'm about to leave." And we were like, "Okay." And then 10 minutes later, they were upstairs sitting down talking to some other people. So then I could have felt like I could have given up trying to do that, but I mean that just wasn't the person that I needed to connect with.
Right. That's a good way to look at it.
And then I would look outside of, if you're just reaching out to people in Chicago, no, I think you should reach out to people.
Oh yeah,
everywhere.
definitely.
Yeah,
I reach out to people who's like a part of my long-term goals. Like they're doing what I want to do like 10 years from now. Just so I can have a heads up. But going back to your story, I feel like I've been traumatized. Like I tried to go talk to certain people and they kind of like kid me like, you're cute, but I'm about to go. That's that's how it would be, and it's.
And then sometimes we can be at the right place at the right time.
Yeah.
Like I don't like it when, especially with music, when I was like with my niece, you see me and my niece having a good time, and then you shove something in my face, and I'm just like.
Doing the most.
Yeah, you're doing the most, but I've never been like, no. I've always been like, hey, just, here's my email.
And that's polite, because some be like, hey, look, come on now, I get it, but,
I mean, but that's you, because I feel like I've been around some nasty people.
Oh, yeah, it's some really nasty people. Don't get me wrong, it's some nasty people. Nasty. I'm pretty sure we probably know the same nasty people, but you just gotta keep. Everybody's not gonna like that. Yeah. But then I'm like a fake person, so like
So you got Jesus in you.
Yeah. So like I always be like, how you do things. How you. I don't want that to come back to me. So.
Right.
I mean, there's a humility that comes with being of the faith, though. Yeah. Everybody's not like that.
Y'all funny. You make so many faces.
Do I really? Okay.
Yeah.
So to wrap it up, when we 30 years from now, when we're looking over your life, You know, your legacy, your purpose, all that good stuff. What do you want us to look back and say? What is that? What do you want your legacy to be? Like that underlying person, the why. You know, what is that? What does that look like? Because it's far beyond. I'm like this is just a platform, but we are more than this. You know, so what does legacy look like for you, and just your purpose overall? Like what is like one of your ultimate goals?
So I think for one, I would always want to be known as being a good person. Right. Yes. That's, I've always wanted people to say, hey, when I met him, he was really cool, or he was really nice, or he said this, or he did that. I want that. But overall, like, just some type of positive impact. Right. That's what I want, I started, like, this past year, I had this idea of, and this was just like doing something for prom for some young men, and so I was able to this year to get 10 men tuxes for prom. Oh my gosh! Yeah, so that felt really good. That's a big so me doing me doing that was just like, okay, well next year I want to do even more, and it can happen. You can. Yeah. And I find that a lot of people want to give back, they just don't know how. They don't know exactly. So so that I want to be impactful. And then as far as my career, I wanted to be on like Good Morning America. That's my gosh. That's like the goal. Michael Strahan, that's what you doing. Yeah. Oh, I love him. Yeah, that's like my goal. Is to be like on Good Morning. You'll be you'll be awesome.
We need some more Chicago people in the mix. Like
Yep. And what about you, Miss Lady? Ooh. I know you're young, but you know what purpose looks like.
So what specifically?
Just I believe empowered women empower women. Okay. I'm able to look at you, I'm able to love on you, I'm able to give you everything that I have because I know who I am. Yeah. And nothing that I give you takes away from me.
That's real.
So
so like in 30 years, like what time span are we doing?
So we living right here and right now.
Well, my goal right now is to get in the industry. Like I said, it's been like a hard year. What do you want to do? I specifically want to do entertainment broadcasting. So like the Windy City Live, and I really like how GCI actually have like the digital like broadcast part of it. So something like that, long term I want to be on like Extra, Entertainment Tonight, Access Hollywood. But for now I'm just trying to like learn what I can. Like I feel like I do want to learn like the producing aspect of it, the writing of the script aspect of it, the editing. Like I have that as my background, but I want to learn that on a professional, standpoint. Right. Yeah.
So, but you could do that. You said GCI has a digital. Why don't you start your own digital?
I have my own YouTube channel. No, I do, but
don't shout it out. What is your YouTube channel?
Okay, subscribe.
You better stop playing up in here.
You gotta be your number one man. You supposed to have a shirt that has
my YouTube channel is Amor Anaja, AMORANAJA. So subscribe. So
what do you talk about on your YouTube channel?
Fashion, interviews, entertainment. I have me covering Chicago Fashion Week this spring. I just did that. It's like a red carpet reporter. Awesome. I also do like girl talks, girl chats about like colorism, relationships, and things that's a part of like the millennial girl experience. Yeah. So just trying to get experience while I'm not getting experience at a job.
But you are, because guess what? There's people making millions of dollars off of you. Girl, you better stop playing with me, okay?
You don't gotta work for nobody.
Right. Don't overlook the power of entrepreneurship.
Yeah. And it's interesting because you speak on that, and I guess this goes back to what I was saying earlier about me being like type A. I haven't seen like anyone close to me like in my family do like entrepreneurship, so it's kind of just like it's out of my comfort zone. I don't write it off, but I'm like, I need to like study on this, so I can like
But you can take off when you want.
And don't be afraid to jump. Don't use excuses.
I know.
Because it's never going to be the right time. Whether you're trying to lose 10 pounds or whether you're trying to Don't allow yourself to fall into that rhythm of I gotta do this or I gotta do that first or I gotta do this or I gotta do that first.
That's me all day.
And stop claiming it. Stop claiming it. You start saying other words. Because it starts word first with your words. If you say it until you believe it.
Yeah.
Real talk.
Yeah.
You know, what you confess out of your mouth is what you're gonna continuously, receive and do. Yes. So we're gonna wrap it up. We got Mr. Trey White here.
Thank you.
Oh my goodness. And Barbara's reminding me about the t-shirt because I forget it every show. Don't we love Barbara? Everybody give Barbara a round of applause. Lord have mercy.
Yes. Chicken wing connoisseur.
The chicken smashing them chicken wings. I forgot what I was talking about because she was smashing so hard.
Yes,
but we definitely want to present Trey with our On the Scene t-shirt because he is one of our faves now. On the scene. Yes. You're gonna have to. You're gonna have to come on back and join us. We definitely appreciate you. We appreciate your wisdom and how open you are and how humble you are because it's hard out here. Trying to understand the industry where there's so many different opinions and you just don't know where to go, what to do. But to have someone who's successful, who started from the ground up, you know what I mean? Who's persistent, who's diligent, who's adaptable, who's flexible. These are words that y'all should understand. If you don't know what those mean, then I need you to back up and understand what it takes to be a professional. And I don't care if you're working at Target or Kmart, have the spirit of excellence.
Absolutely.
I don't care if you packing a bag and somebody coffee, make that the best coffee they've ever tasted in their life. If you're gone and somebody else make them coffee, they like, I will pay you to be here on your days off to get me some coffee.
Yeah. And then I want to just address to that real quick. Yes. I mean, some jobs that you might not think will help, I think will help you. So like, for instance, when I worked at Outback, right? It wasn't my dream job.
Right.
But it helped me be able to adjust to different people. So like, you're serving tables, you get so many different types of people. I've had to deal with people that were racist. I had to deal with large families. Like, you'll be able to just be able to juggle that. Or even working in retail, you meet so many different types of people. You become personal with people. People become comfortable with you when they're shopping with you. So like, certain jobs actually help towards your goals. So never think of it as, I'm here just doing it. Think of it as it's going to help me towards my goals.
It's all about perspective. You gotta say, okay, here's my purpose, here's my calling. This is what I gotta do to get here. And some of us, we need to learn how to be humble. We learn how to work in teams. We've learned how to, work a cash register. Okay, stop being ignorant. Okay, we just need to learn and want to learn that. So thank you for being who you are, because you right here, blessing us up in this place. Because of all your hard work. So we appreciate you.
Thank you.
So whoop-de woo, whoop-de woo, the Trey White. So final words, Mr. Trey White, on the scene.
Well, I want to thank you ladies for having me here.
I
always do that. I really appreciate people who support me. You never know. I'm in the microphone in the studio. You don't realize that you're talking to thousands of people at one time. And I feel people this form of insanity because you're in there by yourself. Like, I'm talking to myself. So,
oh my gosh.
I'm weird. So I really just appreciate you guys even thinking of me to do stuff like that. I always, make it a way to try to do stuff like this. So, I just appreciate you guys, and I just wish you guys more success and growth and prosperity in your business venture. Absolutely. And tell us when we can listen to you on the. And you do have a nice voice. I'm over here like. See, I'm leaning in. Like, Barbara, stop me. I'll be in his lap in a minute. I will too. But you can listen to me Saturdays and Sundays from 10 a.m. No, Saturdays 10 a.m. to 2, and then Sundays is 8 a.m. to 2 p.m.
Perfect, beautiful. Anything upcoming that we should know about? Anything going on with WGCI that we should know about?
We have the Summer Jam coming up. That's really soon.
Oh yeah.
It's August 24th, and then be in schools in the school year. They start in September, so we'll be back doing that. And just some other stuff is happening, so we'll be good.
And how can people?
Oh yeah, you can follow me. I'm on everything. So you really want to get in contact with me? I take time.
You like fried chicken?
Yeah. You just gotta be really persistent with me, please. But Instagram, Trey White, everything is Trey White. Yeah. Everything is Trey White. Yeah.
Oh my gosh, we definitely appreciate you. Any final words from our Miss Anaja? She did such a wonderful job today.
Killed it.
Yes! She gave us all the ditty on the ditty, okay?
Oh my gosh, my cheeks hurt.
You did a wonderful job. Any words? Let everybody know how they can get in contact with you, because you are looking for internships, employment, mentorship opportunities in the entertainment industry.
Well, Instagram and Twitter, Amora Naja, just like my YouTube channel. Yeah, that's pretty much it.
All right, we about to wrap it up. We are on the scene. We need to get back in chill mode here. Hey,
I like this movie, y'all.
yeah.
Playing in the car on my
Hey. Yes, you're on the scene. I'm your girl, Racheal J. Tune in Friday for another hot show. We got an opportunity for y'all to win some tickets to a hot play. Tune in on the scene, Racheal J, Mr. Trey White, Mr. Naja, Chi-Town, represent. We love y'all. Be safe. It's all love. Just breathe it out.
How do you know the words already?
And I can't believe that they say, you think I do the song all my life.